The next day, I thought it might be a good time to ask about the war. Judging by the look on everyone's faces, it wasn't. Well, the war, said Mr. Silton. Barry interrupted his wife. Can I see you for a minute? And dragged Mr. Silton out of the room, leaving me with Mr. Preston. All of a sudden, Mr. Silton appeared. How about a tune-up, he said. Mrs. Silton started to make some food, and Mr. Preston was playing with the dog, leaving me to chat with Mr. Silton. I said that I really wanted to see everyone else, but Mr. Silton said that it wouldn't be that easy. Traveling now, especially for a robot, is complicated. Go back to the house, you could even do some cleaning. Wait there and I'll work out a way to get you to each of them. I told him that I couldn't get into the main house because the hallway ceiling had collapsed. I have just the thing, said Mr. Silton, as he pulled some sort of card out of his pocket. If you can get into the caves under the house, you can use this security pass to get into the old man's laboratories. You can get into the main house that way. I was so excited, I would be able to get back into my old room. I said thanks, and made my way to the front door. Also, I think you might be able to help us out, said Mr. Silton, but we'll meet up back at the old man's house in a couple of days. You head there and we'll see you soon.
Okay. Das ist tatsächlich die Geschichte von der Reise vom Roboter. Ja, ein paar Plattformer, Jump'n'Run, Springeinlagen, okay.
I wasn't sure what to do with this machine.
Die Karte reinstecke. Aber irgendwie Inventar oder so? So, da bin ich wieder. Ich musste jetzt Tatsache wirklich schauen, wo ich hin muss, weil ich bin in dem Haus herumgeirrt und habe nichts gefunden und keine Ahnung, wo ich hin muss und Keller Keller vom Haus des alten Manns. Und ja, letztendlich ich muss zu der Ruine ganz hinten hin. Mehr habe ich jetzt auch gar nicht angeschaut. Ich wollte mir nicht zu sehr spoilern. Es war schon blöd, dass ich jetzt überhaupt nachschauen musste. Aber ich glaube, es macht auch keinen Sinn, wenn ich hier stundenlang rumirre und keinen Plan habe, wohin muss. Und jetzt muss ich einfach mal zu der Ruine hinter. Mehr habe ich nicht gesehen, außer dass ich hier... Ich habe kurz Pause gedrückt und vorgespult und gesehen, dass ich halt hier dann weiterkomme. Irgendwie. Genau, da unten ist die Tür, wo ich hin muss. Offensichtlich.
As I walked through the old church ruins, I was surprised to hear Mr. Silton calling me. He said he had forgotten to give me something, and the church's community hall would be the perfect place to try it out. As soon as we walked into the hall, Mr. Silton said he had a present for me. It was a pair of Atlas gloves. They made me think of the old blind man with the cat, and his stolen Atlas gloves. I wonder if Mr. Silton knew how lucky he was to still have them with a glove thief around. Mr. Silton asked me to try the gloves on, and start chucking things around. But not him. He was very clear about that. Mr. Silton suggested we clean the hall. Of course I knew when he said we, he meant me. But I was happy to try out my new gloves. He said I should clear everything off of the basketball court and put the things on the floor either side. I fiddled with the settings for a bit, but when Mr. Silton saw I was having trouble, he produced a small manual. He explained that pressing down and X would pick a thing up. X would then throw the thing, and if I wanted to place it on the floor, I should again press down and X. He looked more and more confused as he read all this, but eventually he finished by saying, "Well, I hope that made more sense to you than it did to me."
Kann er mal hier Einstellungen, Spiel, Steuerung, Springen, Schilde, Y habe ich nicht, B habe ich auch nicht. Okay, Escape, zurück. Fortsetzen, okay. Presse runter. Ja, kann ich das Handbuch nochmal sehen, bitte? Runter, X. Okay, das ist ja egal, ob... Fragt mich doch nicht, wie das war. Ich möchte wissen, das war einfach tatsächlich zu schnell. Ah, okay. Runter X, B halten. Okay. Runter X, B halten. Runter X. Runter X, A. Runter X, hoch. Nein, ich hab's doch gerade gehabt. Okay. Nochmal. Runter X. Runter X. Okay. Funktioniert noch nicht so richtig. Runter. Kann ich den reinwerfen? Ach komm. Das hätte jetzt schon eine Errungenschaft geben können, oder? Runter. X. Okay, und einfach länger gedrückt halten. Ups. Runter X. Ups, umgefallen. Okay.